Yo, what's good, y'all? Welcome or welcome back to Billy Go's Prophetic Vessel. It's your girl, Billy Go. And we got a message for you. Okay. Please remember to take what resonates and leave the rest behind. I do not choose the storyline, the Holy Spirit does. I do not choose the cards that come out, the Holy Spirit does. Okay. This could be past, present, and or future information for you. This is for my Capricorns and chosen ones. All right. Remember, this channel is for Capricorns and chosen ones who may also be fallen angels too. Okay. We all need guidance. So let's tap in. And for Capricorns, this is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North nodes. Or anywhere you may have it in your chart. Okay. And please note that any readings here and on Don Juan Spiritual Guidance, our Zodiac channel, are timeless. So when everybody's in different seasons of their life. So whenever the Holy Spirit feels like, okay, you're in a specific aspect of your journey to see and or hear a message for either yourself and or someone else in his name, the Holy Spirit will lead you to it, okay? All right, so let's see, Holy Spirit. So the Holy Spirit wants to talk about relationship problems. All right, that is a channel message that I did receive right before I started to do this reading. Okay, so Holy Spirit, what's going on? What's going on? Nine of Wands, sideways. So someone could be watching you, right? See, Page of Swords, trying to see what's going on, but it's like I'm hearing they can and they can't, or this is what you're doing, okay? And it's like maybe they can see a little bit of what's going on, not everything, okay? And this could be physically and or spiritually. Magician, I'm hearing they trying to see, did that magic work? Did that manipulation work? Did that tactic work? Or this is what you're trying to figure out with energies as you see fit. So I'm getting like somebody wanted this for you. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. And they're trying to see, did it happen? Now, this doesn't all just have to deal with romantic. For some of you guys, this could be a family member. This could be an actual platonic friend. This could be, a sibling, whatever the case may be. All right. Again, it does not have to just be romantic. Love goes farther than just romantic. However, for some of you guys, it is. All right. And we don't discriminate against any kind of love. Okay. We welcome monogamy, poly, LGBTQIA+. This is a safe and sacred space. And if you don't like it, get on. Take your free will and get on. So for some of you guys, and this has been coming up so much because the Holy Spirit is saying like it's at its all-time high. This black magic shit. And I'm so tired of hearing it. But I'm also tired of people doing it. Because you don't know how to properly manage your emotions or allow God to work on your behalf while you are healing and doing what you need to do for you. Here we go. So either you guys are doing this dark art shit or whoever you're dealing with is or was, depending upon what season you're in. Okay. And I highly recommend that you guys also check out your other placements because we've been picking that dark shit up in other readings too. There's a lot of people that don't know that they have friends or coworkers or other family members that practice the dark arts, and they wonder why they have a whole lot of hell going on in their life. You could be the one. For some of you, could be the one practicing dark arts. The Holy Spirit don't like that. So I'm just a messenger, okay? So Ace of Wands in reverse. Yeah, somebody didn't want you to have a new beginning, or this is what you wanted for someone, okay? But they could have came off sweet as pie. Or you did. So it's giving a wolf in sheep's clothing. So, some of you guys' connections especially a love connection, which is a wolf in sheep's clothing. And y'all was wondering why they say they want movement forward, but they cold, cruel, and non-caring, and only do things when if it benefits them, you know. Or this was you. Flip energies as you see fit. And don't nobody want to deal with that. Yeah, see, look, this page of swords. Are they talking to somebody? Are they juggling somebody? Are they, you know? Or again, this is you. I want to talk to them. I want us to reconcile. I want us to, you know, I want to shower them with love gifts. And y'all be mindful of love bombing. Okay, it's nothing wrong with somebody showing you affection and time and attention. That's actually what is needed. However, it's what is the intention, right? And is it consistent, or is it only consistent? Well, that means it's still not consistent. Well, they only do it if they want something or you. That's a hidden motive. That's not cool. That's not real love. That's a user, an opportunist. Okay, and some of y'all or whoever you were dealing with could be in that energy. Look at that. And although this isn't the Ace of Swords, I'm getting like, and that's the truth with this King of Swords here. Okay. Yep. Truth is out. Moon card in reverse. Yep. So somebody wasn't so kind and loving like they said that they were. Whether this was you or whoever you were dealing with. Very impulsive, Two of Wands in reverse. Couldn't make a concrete decision. Was a mature energy, playing games. King of Wands in reverse. Because King is a mature energy. However, in its reversal position, this was a energy that knew better and didn't do better. Okay? And remember, there is no such thing as gender in tarot. Energy is fluid. We all possess masculine and feminine energies. Okay? And for some of you guys, because unfortunately, in other readings that we have been getting, it has been the divine. Unfortunately, it has either been someone that put some dark energy on a bloodline, dark energy on an actual romantic union, and another scenario where one of the partners in the actual spiritual union put the spell work on their partner. So we keep getting this out, and you know, the Holy Spirit wants you guys to be aware of this for a reason. There is a lot of false priests and false priestesses. Okay, so be mindful of who you watch, who you listen to, and things of that nature. A lot of people are not who they say they are. Okay, so yeah, a lot of truth is coming to light. You know, make sure you're able to see the forest for the trees. Okay, because sometimes it's hard. Okay, you got to take those rose-colored glasses off and see the people for who they really are. And again, because I'm a licensed professional counselor and I'm a certified spiritual life coach, I help people with their transformation and changes. Okay, and no, this is not counseling here. No, this is a collective reading. Okay, you do, if you want a therapist, you do have to go and find one, get an intake and assessment, so on and so forth, or go get a spiritual life coach. If you would like any spiritual life coaching, we are offering virtual sessions. Okay, only you can feel free to email Don Juan Spiritual Guidance, okay, at gmail.com. All of that info too can be on Don Juan Spiritual Guidance. The website is linked in the description box. Okay, so for those of you that would like any forms of coaching around your life obstacles and or building your psychic development, okay. And again, if you want a personal reading, you can also feel free to book that via the website link that is linked in the description box, DonJuanSpiritualGuidance.com. It is the only way to book a reading with us, okay? At the same time, feel free to also check out your other placements, okay? Like your moon, your rising, your Venus, your Jupiter, okay? Your North Node. On Don Juan Spiritual Guidance YouTube channel, okay? We do all 12 zodiacs there, collective readings, okay? So And all of those readings are timeless as well. So you can feel free to go to the videos that you feel drawn to, or that the Holy Spirit is drawing you to, or whatever the case may be, okay? This is more so just a little private area for us, okay? Us Capricorns and chosen ones, okay? Because there's a lot going on. So this energy could have been very sensitive, and there's nothing wrong with being sensitive, but this is that energy where it's so sensitive you feel like you have to walk on eggshells, because they may ruin something for you because of how they respond, and they don't care how they're impacting other people, okay? And that's where the problem comes in. See, that two-faced shit, moody. You know, no, nobody want to live like that, especially in your own house. Look, unaffectionate, you know, only affectionate when the person wants something. That, going back to that user energy. Hold on. Nervous, okay? And there's nothing wrong with being nervous. It's just, how are you allowing the anxiousness to impact you? Are you learning how to overcome it, you know, and manage it in a way that's healthy and positive, or are you allowing it to destroy a lot of things in your life? Insecure. So a lot of these things that were being done, and no, this does not condone anything, more so giving a why, is because this energy was insecure and conceited, right? They could have came off as being conceited, very full of themselves, looking down on people, or this was you, flip energies that you see fit. Well, really, this energy was insecure. I'm hearing like this was like a mask for either them or you. Put yourself on the side of the story that you see fit. Yeah, it's like this energy was childish. That King of Wands in reverse energy. Knowing better and knowingly not doing better. And of course, God, it's not about us being holier than thou. It's not about us not making mistakes. We're supposed to make mistakes. That's how we learn. This is an earth school for us. For spiritual beings having a humanistic experience. The problem is that doesn't give you permission to just treat people like shit just because you're going through it. That's not kind. And you wouldn't want somebody to do that to you. And if they did, you didn't like it. So why do it to somebody else? Somebody didn't have any morals or a good content of character here because of their traumas. But again, instead of healing, somebody's taking it out on, I'm hearing not just you, other people too. So it's like somebody could struggle with alcohol usage, you know, and I know people do it, you know, here and there. They're talking about like excessively. Oh, I got a problem, drink. Oh, I got another problem, drink. Oh, I got another problem, drink. Versus here and there, or social, you know, in a balanced way, or whatever the case may be. It's being used as an unhealthy coping skill instead of actually healing the unhealed wounds. A lot of masking energy. Yeah, see, this energy was very mischievous and reckless, okay? Or you were. Flip the energy as you see fit, okay? Very mischievous and reckless. It kind of giving like impulsive. Again, like, oh shit, why did I do that? You know, after the damage has been done, you know? And then got the nerve to be selfish, okay? But then wonder why people don't want to be around this energy. Or wonder why, you know, they're not getting blessed the way that they want to. Now, outside of karma and your purpose and path and prophecy, you know, you have to take accountability where you see fit. You know, outside of past karmic debts, if you know you've been treating people like shit knowingly, you didn't think that you was going to have to pay any kind of karma back? Did you think at all? Maybe that was the problem too. Somebody just didn't think, or only thought when it was convenient for them. That's selfishness. And don't nobody want to deal with that. Whether this is whoever you were dealing with, Capricorns and chosen ones, or you. And it's no judgment here. We all need healing, okay? At the same time, you can lead the horse to water. You can't make the horse drink. Or take accountability. And a person only can take accountability for the parts that they've played only. And do not misplace blame. Okay? Own your shit no matter how much it stinks. And yes, it could be easier said than done. Anything else, Holy Spirit? Anything else, Holy Spirit? Anything else, Holy Spirit? Getting hurt. All love comes with the risk of losing it. Don't be afraid of loss. Take a chance. Okay, so the Holy Spirit is saying, you know, we have to remember in this earth school, we're learning. And I know 3D wise, we're used to school being inside of a building and us having our notebook and pencils and a board in front of us with a teacher sitting at a desk. Okay, well, that's the 3D version of school. 5D versions of school. Our classes are in the form of people. Because you have to remember, this is just a vessel. This is just a vessel, right? Our soul, we are a soul, and this is our avatar, okay? Like if you think about the movie Avatar and those humans, what they had to do in order to get into their avatar, they had to go be put in like this simulator, okay, in order to activate their avatar, some sort of transference, right? Same thing, just in a different way with us. This is our avatar, but we're actually a soul, okay? And so, therefore, in different ways, and everybody's entitled to their own beliefs. This is just related to spirituality, okay? So it's like you sign certain soul contracts with people to teach you certain lessons, good, bad, and or ugly, due to either past life karma, your purpose here, a combination, or whatever the case may be, in addition to the things that people do with their free will, right? Because God gave us all free will, and everybody doesn't use their free will for good. There's people that use their free will and spiritual gifts for bad, okay? And on purpose, because they didn't heal. And no, that doesn't make it an excuse. And that's also what sounds like happened here. This could have been somebody you could have been really close with or could have taken things far with. But it's like somebody ascended, not perfect. Somebody ascended, but the other one didn't. And that's sad. Because again, you can't choose. Like, you can't force anybody to change. They have to go through the process to transform. They have to be willing to face their demons. They have to be willing to face the things that they may be shameful of, guiltful of, that they've been harboring in, right? So we can uproot those negative seeds and then plant some positive, healthy seeds. Because remember, a person doesn't just operate in a certain way for no reason. There is a root, whether they articulate that or not. Okay, and no, that still doesn't make it an excuse. So we have unsocial. You need to get out and mingle with new people so you can meet someone. Okay, so you know, I know sometimes Capricorns can be more so introverted. All right, listen, so some of you guys could need to get out a little bit more. Okay, whatever that may look like for you, even if you don't decide to like date, just getting out, maybe hanging with a friend or taking yourself out on a date, right? Going to like a restaurant, going to, you know, a movie, you know, things of that nature, or maybe a staycation or something like that where, you know, you go somewhere that you maybe always wanted to visit on your bucket list, and, you know, maybe you go to a party around there or a kickback or something, or any event where it's open, it's a lot of people and you can meet people, or maybe it's a little intimate or something like that. Okay, and I know that maybe not everybody's cup of tea. That was for someone. All right, take what resonates. We have not committed. Always chasing or being chased. You must be willing to commit to one person. So that's an issue here too. Somebody was just non-committal. I'm hearing always just kind of going after what they think is best, better. You know, I'm hearing like afraid of abandonment. So just getting different people to make sure that they are never alone, whether this is you or whoever you're dealing with. And that doesn't condone anything. These are all things that happen due to an unhealed wound. But nobody can change. They have to want, make anybody change. They have to want to. Anything else, Holy Spirit? Hard to get. So you are missing opportunities by playing too hard to get. Give someone a chance. And then we have sex only. Either you or your partners only want sex. Accept that it's okay to reach for more. Accept that it's okay or reach for more. So here's what the Holy Spirit means by this, okay? And this is what you have to, like, okay? Because, see, in the Holy Spirit and I, we was having a conversation about this the other day. You know, it's okay to want someone that looks good. But get you someone that looks good and has a good content of character and has morals, okay? People tend to only want to go for somebody that got money. Okay, well, just because they might be a trillionaire doesn't mean that they have a good content of character, and then you wondering why they cheating on you. And then you wondering why, because you checked for their pockets, but you didn't check for the content of their character. You didn't check to see how they could treat someone. And not just here and there, consistently. You didn't check to see if God was in the connection. And I'm not saying just because somebody said that they love God. I'm talking about actions. Okay? Because they speak louder than words. And this doesn't mean, not making mistakes and that people have to be perfect. But there's a difference between flaws and abuse. Okay? So, and again, of course, God would love everybody to wait until marriage to have sex. Okay? However, if you're going to do it, basically what the Holy Spirit is saying here is that, okay, you either have to accept that that's all that a person wants if you're going to talk to them, which we're talking about the ones who are upfront with those, like, yo, I'm not looking for anything. I only want sex. Or you're just hooking up with somebody and you know it's a hookup. We're not talking about the ones that tell a lie. Oh, I want more than with you, and da 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 da. And then but they're lying and you don't know because they're trying to manipulate you, right? They're being mischievous to get what they want. Okay, but we're not talking about that, because that's just straight up bullshit, and that's karma that somebody gonna have to end up paying, or somebody in their bloodline. And that's another thing too. People have to watch what they do, because you can fuck around and curse your bloodline and you wondering why your kids going through more pain than what you did, but you're not taking a look at the actions that you did. Come on now, you can't be don't be a hypocrite. All right. So it's like the Holy Spirit is saying, either you accept that you have gotten with someone that only wants sex, or reach for more. And unfortunately, that may mean ditching a connection that's only built off sex, because something that's only built off sex is not going to last, because you didn't build it off of anything solid. You only built it off of sex. And sex is an asset. That's not a part of a solid foundation. Having a good content of character, having good morals, having God in your life, being mindful of how you treat people, right? Are you focusing on your goals? You going after your ambitions and so on and so forth, or are you in somebody else's lane? And we're not talking about genuinely helping people, right? And so on and so forth. So some of you guys, you also have to make up your mind, because a person is only going to do what you continue to allow. So after you find out, like, oh, this is all this person really wants versus what they told me, or I don't like how this person or people treats me, or I want more than this, so I want something that's more solid and things of that nature, then you got to reach for more. But if you only want sex, then don't get with anybody that wants something serious, because you guys are on two totally different wavelengths. And if you only want sex, okay, then get with your caliber of people that only want sex. Don't mix yourself with people that want something more. Target your targeted audience. Okay? Spare people from that trauma. But you do have people that's unaware of their trauma too, and no, that does not make an excuse. Okay? So, for some of you guys, I'm hearing for both parties, you got to make up your mind here, because, you can't control anyone, and you can't do anything that's outside of your control. You can only take advantage of what is in your control that's in a healthy and positive way. And that's going to look different for all of you. Okay? Because we have everyone that's going to be watching this. Okay? We have the earth angels, we have the fallen angels, we have our Capricorns. Okay? So Take what resonates and leave the rest behind, okay? And feel free to check out your other placements on Don Juan Spiritual Guidance YouTube platform. That link is in the description box. It can give you more pieces to the puzzle. I also post readings on Facebook as well, okay? Some I may cross share with YouTube, some I don't. I definitely don't I do not cross share anything from Facebook to this channel. I will only cross share when I do to Don Juan Spiritual Guidance. So if you want more messages, okay, more content, feel free to give us a follow on Facebook, okay? Join the fam, all right? We look forward to having you guys. Thank you all for your love and support here. It is truly, truly appreciated. And always remember, you make your own decisions. Peace out. Deuces.